Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of DCA Wildcats. This is episode 208. This is D-Wall here with you on commentary. And what a night we have as we are on the road to Death and Defiance. This is the final stop on that road. And tonight, in our main event, Christie Decker returns to DCA competition against an opponent we have not known yet. She's put out an open challenge, and we're going to find out who will accept that tonight, plus two more Gateway to Heaven qualifying matches. We're going to find out by the end of the night 6 of the 8 women in the Gateway to Heaven Wildcats ladder match. Of course, we have another qualifier coming up at Death and Defiance that I will be speaking about later. But to kick off the night, we're going to have a match that's been brewing for several weeks now. We're going to find out who will be the next challenger to Selena Zeta's Fever Championship at Gateway to Heaven. We're going to find the answer out to that in just a matter of moments in a fatal 4-way match between 4 women who have all had their eyes on Selena's title over the last several weeks. This woman right here is a woman who's a former Fever champion in her own right, and a woman who I'm sure wants that belt back in the worst way. Ki-Tae-Yung, the world's strongest, is back in DCA action after months on the shelf. She is finally back in action, and she has made no bones about it. She feels that Fever Championship still belongs to her. Of course, she lost that championship last season, and now she's back to become possibly a 2-time Fever champion. But to do that, she's going to have to go through 3 women who also want that championship, who also want a shot to say that they are the Fever champion. But Ki-Tae-Young's resolve has always been there. She has always been one of the toughest women on the Wildcats roster, and now she has an opportunity to potentially challenge Selena Zeta for the championship at Gateway to Heaven, and I'm sure that means a lot to her. But who's going to walk out with the victory in this matchup? And speaking of someone who's made their intentions clear, this woman right here, the former DCA Rising Star champion Erica Blandelli, returned at Redemption, stared down Selena Zeta, and knocked her flat on her back. because she made it clear she's wanting to move up for the Fever Championship. She's already, like I said, a former Rising Star champion, but now that she is out of the Rising Star division, she wants to move to another division. She wants to move to another championship, and she has targeted Selena and her title. But as I've mentioned, there are 3 other women who have also had their eyes on that title, and two of the women in this matchup have had their eyes on each other lately. And that's going to be interesting to find out if they cancel each other out here in this matchup, to where Erica or Ki-Tae-Yung could take advantage of that easily and walk away with a victory. It's going to be really interesting to see how that plays out. And speaking of, here comes a woman who's been on a warpath toward the Fever Championship ever since she returned. Kind of in the same similar fashion that the other 2 women have done, except hers has been a lot more forceful as of late. The Hellcat, Hayley Jonas. Hayley Jonas returned after costing Morgan Reincroft the Fever Championship, feeling like she has been on the back burner while everyone else has been getting opportunities. Hayley Jonas, a former Wildcats champion, among other accolades in her career, felt like she deserved an opportunity as well that she was never given, that she hasn't been given. So she wanted to take matters into her own hands, and she has done that in spades. Former Wildcats champion, former XWA Diamonds champion, former Queens of Wrestling champion. She has done it all in this business. But then you have this woman, also a former Fever champion in her own right, but a woman who has come back and has wanted to prove that she's still one of the most dominant women in the world today. And that is the Russian Nightmare Morgan Reincroft, former Wildcats champion. And I believe, I may be mistaken here, but I believe she still holds the record for the longest reign with that championship in this company's history. Over 430 days consecutively, she held that championship. Her accolades can never be taken away from her. What she has done can never be taken away. However, tonight, Morgan Reincroft has the opportunity to challenge Selena Zeta at Gateway to Heaven for that Fever Championship. But to do that, just like the others, she's got to go through 3 other women to get that job done. She's got to go through 3 other women who want that opportunity just as much as she does. Who's going to walk away with the victory? Who's going to Gateway to Heaven? We're going to find out here in this fatal 4-way match. First woman to gain pinfall or submission will be the #1 contender. No disqualifications, no countouts. The winner will go on to Gateway to Heaven to challenge Selena Zeta for the Fever Championship, and here we go. It's going to be a very wild match to call, ladies and gentlemen, so excuse me if I can't call it all at once. But that's the nature of these 4-way matches. As you see, Ki-Tae-Yung and Morgan going at it, while Hayley Jonas and Erica go at it. Again, thank you all for joining us here tonight for Wildcats. If you can, please leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell to be notified of all videos that upload here on the channel. Nice drop kick by Morgan. And a kick to the face by Erica, but Morgan now coming right back with a cravat suplex. Again, this is going to be a very wild match to call. And as you see, Ki-Tae-Yung taking down Morgan. Again, Ki-Tae-Yung, one of the women on this roster with one of the best win-loss records in DCA, especially on the Wildcats roster. She has rarely ever lost a matchup here in the division. One of the future stars of the Wildcats division by leaps and bounds as Erica swatted away that chair. Ki-Tae-Yung, like I said, a former Fever champion, held that championship with pride. Was very proud to be Fever champion before she lost it. As you see, Ki-Tae-Yung just continuing to go to work here, not wasting any time. And why should she in a match like this where you have 4 women in the same ring at the same time? Anything can happen. She cannot allow herself. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Right across the back of the head by Morgan, but Ki-Tae-Yung right there to break it up. You cannot waste time in a situation like this, in a match like this. A pinfall can happen at any moment, and you may not even be in the ring when it happens. So they have got to keep their head on a swivel at all times. It's Ki-Tae-Yung going after Erica here, as now Hayley, I thought she had her sights set on Morgan. Those two have been brawling all over the place and brawling everywhere over these last number of weeks. They have not been shy about going after one another at any and all opportunities. And that's why, like I said, there may be a point in this matchup. There may be a point where Morgan and Hayley take each other out, and then Erica or Ki-Tae-Yung could take advantage. But right now it doesn't look that way, because there's a leg hold, a heel hook by Morgan, while Ki-Tae-Yung and Erica are fighting on the outside. And now Ki-Tae-Yung realizes, but by the time she got in the ring, Hayley with some right hands. Oh man, DDT into a cover. Gets broken up as Morgan takes down Hayley again. Now Morgan into a cover, only a 1 count. Again, it's going to be hard to call this action, but I'm doing my best as much as I can here. Big power bomb by Ki-Tae-Yung, and Erica's head, the back of her head, hit that chair on the way down. What a match to kick off the night here on Wildcats. Like I said, we got 2 big-time Gateway to Heaven qualifying matches coming up later on tonight, as Ki-Tae-Yung now trying to get the pin on Morgan. Only a 1 count. 2 big-time qualifier matches for Gateway to Heaven is coming up tonight. As now Morgan goes onto the apron, but forearm. And now Morgan springboard into a Hurricane Rana. Nicely done. A lot of people forget just how athletic Morgan is. And there's the spear. Erica and Hayley are way up on the ramp. I don't think they realize it. But Ki-Tae-Yung able to kick out Erica. If Ki-Tae-Yung didn't kick out, the match would be over right here. And Morgan would be the one going to Gateway to Heaven, because Erica and Hayley were nowhere near the ringside, the ring area. But again tonight, we got 2 Gateway to Heaven qualifying matches. We got Beatrix Decker back in action. We've got the Lotus Collectives in action tonight. Suzuka in singles action. We just got a lot going on here as we move closer and closer to Revelations 9. As now Morgan, pump handle of her own, and slams her down as Hayley had a kendo stick but Ki-Tae-Yung able to swat it away before any damage was done, as now Ki-Tae-Yung with a nice side slam. Erica wants somebody on the outside. You know that's not going to happen because that just prevents a pinfall. Big double axe handle, but Ki-Tae-Yung missing that chair shot. Forearm to Hayley, and now Erica with the chair to the back of the head of Ki-Tae-Yung, and it looks like Erica and Hayley just for a moment were trying to work together. That's not going to last long, obviously. Not in a match like this. As now Morgan, butterfly suplex onto the chair. And now a reverse DDT on the chair by Healy Jonas. This match is off the charts already, but that's what it means. That's what these women are willing to do to each other to get an opportunity to become #1 contender for the Fever Championship. That's what this means to these women. As now Hayley waiting for Morgan. Now she's grabbing a steel chair. And now, oh my God. Everyone's going after everyone right now, obviously. Ki-Tae-Yung swatting that chair away from Hayley. You know, Ki-Tae-Yung hasn't been in action since Revelations last year when she lost the Fever Championship to Sin. Sin went on to become one of the longest reigning, if not the longest reigning, Fever champions of all time. That could have been Ki-Tae-Yung, I'm sure, in her opinion, but it was not to be. And that match put her on the shelf for most of this season, but now she is back. Oh my goodness. She's back. She's in tip-top shape from what I can see. And she wants nothing more than to be the #1 contender, but it's going to be a really tough road right now with all these women going after the same prize as she is. And so far, it seems like Healy Jonas and Morgan Reincroft have not singled each other out, have not canceled each other out just yet. Like I'm sure Erica and Ki-Tae-Yung probably wanted them to. I'm sure they were expecting both of them to be brawling all through the match, but that has not happened yet. I think they're too smart for that. I think they realize if they cancel each other out, that just lessens their opportunity to become #1 contender. There's a clothesline by Erica. Erica now trying to get a sneak pin. Only a 1 count though. And Ki-Tae-Yung back inside the ring after she realized it. Uh-oh. Erica's caught in a GTS. And Morgan immediately breaking that up. I don't think Ki-Tae-Yung realized that Morgan was still in the ring when she hit that. Now snap suplex by Morgan. And that's why this fatal 4-way is so dangerous, because you can hit a move like that, but anyone still in the ring, that's not going to be an advantage in your favor. There's the capo kick. And now it looks like Ki-Tae-Young's looking to finish Morgan off here. She gave Erica 1, and now she's going to give Morgan 1, and Erica and Hayley are nowhere in sight. This could be it. Ki-Tae-Yung is only getting 2. I thought she was going to Gateway to Heaven right there, but obviously not, because Morgan kicked out. And now look at this, just stomping away on the Russian Nightmare. Ki-Tae-Yung in firm control so far. And now she's on the top rope looking for something here. Big elbow drop, gets nothing. And Morgan now has an opportunity to come back here. Oh, but Ki-Tae-Yung just powering through that and then delivering a jumping forearm right to the side of the head. And Ki-Tae-Yung has been in the driver's seat for several minutes while Healy Jonas and Erica Blandelli have been fighting on the outside of the ring. As now, look at this. Powerbomb by Hayley as a half and half suplex by Morgan on the floor. Only getting a 1 count. It's very, very hard to see who has got the advantage so far. Oh, wait. Ki-Tae-Yung went for a spear, I believe, and Morgan was able to get out of the way. As now, big knee and a Gutbuster by Morgan on the other side and quickly breaking up the pinfall. Just that quickly, everyone. Oh my God, I don't know what the hell Morgan just did. But whatever it was certainly effective. As now big spine buster by Ki-Tae-Yung. And that's got Morgan on the ropes. As now big knee in the corner. And again, Ki-Tae-Yung in the driver's seat, but for how much longer? How long can she withstand, or excuse me, how much longer can she keep this offensive flurry going? That's the question. Because Morgan Reincroft, we've seen in the past, you think she's down, but then she comes right back out of nowhere as Hayley Jonas with a kendo stick to Erica. And again, just taking Erica down. But now, Morgan with a neck breaker. And now it's down to how this whole situation started in the first place. Morgan Reincroft and Hayley Jonas. Hayley has gotten the better of Morgan for weeks, it seems. As now, she's got out of the hand. That's a #1 stunner. She swatted that chair out of her hand. #1 stunner, and it's over. Erica tried to get in the ring, but it was too late. Hayley Jonas once again gets the better of Morgan Reincroft. Oh my God, and now Hayley Jonas is the #1 contender. She will be facing Selena Zeta at Gateway to Heaven. Look at this, #1 stunner. Ki-Tae-Yung and Erica Blandelli were on the outside, had no idea. Erica got in the ring too late. And now the Hellcat is one win away from accomplishing what she came back to DCA for, and that is to win the Fever Championship. She said she was tired of being put in the back burner, looked past, but no one's looking past her now. Selena Zeta doesn't have a choice but to look forward and see the Hellcat in front of her at Gateway to Heaven for the Fever Championship. Hayley Jonas is your winner tonight.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a. We're gonna do it. Give us any chance, we'll take it. Read us any rule, we'll break it. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Doing it our way. What would we do, baby, without us? What would we do, baby, without us? And there ain't no nothing we can't love each other through.
There is more to life than what you're living, so take a chance and face the wind. An open road and a road that's hit, a brand new life around the bend. There were times, as long as we got each other, we got the world spinning right in our hands, baby, you and me.
We gotta be.
It's everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away?
Sunday, Monday, happy days.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back to DCA Wildcats. What a explosive four-way match we had to kick off our show tonight. Hayley Jonas is now the #1 contender. She will challenge Selena Zeta at Gateway to Heaven for the Fever Championship. After getting the better of Morgan Reincroft once again, but you know that rivalry is far from over. You know Morgan's not gonna take that lying down by any means. But ladies and gentlemen, we are getting set for our first of 2 Gateway to Heaven qualifier matches here tonight on Wildcats. And it's gonna be a good one between 2 women who know each other very, very well, and 2 women who I'm sure have a nothing but respect for one another. But tonight it's not about respect. It's about who's the better woman and who's going to go on to Gateway to Heaven. And first up, Sister Savage, Beryl Bedlam. And Beryl has wanted this opportunity for a while now. She's talked about wanting to be on Wildcats. She's talked about wanting an opportunity. She's talked about wanting a shot. And now she's got that shot. Now she's on her way. She's got 1 win here. 1 win here. And she goes on to Gateway to Heaven, and she will be 1 step closer to potentially going to Revelations and challenging for the Wildcats title. That's the main objective here. Because history has shown us in the past that 80% of the time, the Wildcats Gateway to Heaven winner has gone on to win the Wildcats title at Revelations. It is almost a foregone conclusion that you win that ladder match, you are guaranteed to be the next Wildcats champion. There's only been 2 women in history that have gone on to win the Gateway to Heaven ladder match, but were unsuccessful in their bid for the Wildcats title at Revelations. Faith Connors was one, even though Nillen was the one who won the ladder match, but she gave her spot up to Faith Connors. That was at Revelation 6, and then Revelation 7, Sakura Hagiwara won the ladder match, but was unsuccessful in a triple threat scenario as well. And here comes a returning to DCA Platinum athlete, Alexis Boone, one of the most accomplished women in the history of this business. A woman who I am sure has been eyeing her way back to the ZCW Women's Championship, but tonight it's not about Zahaya's Club of Wrestling. It's about possibly earning her way into the Gateway to Heaven ladder match. And you know she would love an opportunity to potentially challenge for the Wildcats Championship if she gets that shot. But she's gonna have to go through someone who she knows very well to do so. And that is Sister Savage, Beryl Bedlam. This is gonna be a very interesting match to call here, folks. Because both of these women, like I said, they know each other well. They're no strangers to each other. But who's going to get the win here? Who's going to go on to Gateway to Heaven? Who's going to be in the ladder match? We're going to find out in just a matter of moments. As now Alexis going right after Beryl, and she knows that's what she's going to have to do. She cannot waste any time. As you see here, she kicked the leg, and now she's going right for it. That is the technical expertise that I'm sure Beryl Bedlam recognizes, and that's why she's punching her way free almost immediately. But ladies and gentlemen, as we've been talking about Gateway to Heaven, oh, look at this. Again, going for the legs. Ankle lock now. She swept the leg and went right for the ankle lock. And Beryl Bedlam right in the middle of the ring, able to spin Alexis out of it, but you can see she's already clutching at her leg. And now look at this, going for a schoolgirl here. She knows she's got to end this quickly. Oh, her leg gave out right there on that lariat. Usually she'd be able to hit that on point, but already the damage Alexis has done has been taking effect. And that is exactly, I'm sure, what the Platinum athlete was looking for. She knows Beryl so well, able to take out her base to get an advantage early in this matchup, but now Beryl using her power to her advantage here, taking her over and quickly into a count cover, but only a 1 count. Ladies and gentlemen, before Gateway to Heaven comes in, I know we've been talking about that a lot, but we got Wildcats Death and Defiance coming up in just a few days' time. Yeah, it's right around the corner, everybody. And we got a huge card lined up for that event. Like I said, a Gateway to Heaven qualifier matchup is going to be Christie Monterio and Destiny Williams reigniting that rivalry. And we're going to hear from Destiny later on tonight about that matchup and her prospects of potentially going back for the Wildcats title after she was so close at Redemption to winning back that championship. As you see Alexis now going back after the legs again. Now Alexis with the striking advantage here, taking down Beryl again. Quickly hooking that leg. 1, 2, no. Also at Wildcats Death and Defiance, the tag team titles are on the line. Betsy Chairshot and Amy Lynn will be defending the titles against the Arcadia Bay Ass Kickers, Chloe Price and Max Caulfield. That's going to be a very interesting match, to say the least. It's now Beryl got out of the way, and now it's Alexis holding her leg, and now Exploder captures suplex. And she's going for a second one. The suplex queen, or suplex queen right now. She's usually the powerbomb princess, but she ain't doing any powerbombs right now. She's doing a bunch of lariats though. Into a cover again. 1, 2, and no. Also a no disqualification match. We got 2 no disqualification matches at Death and Defiance. First one, Nova Kane will be defending the Rising Star title against Heather Ray by popular demand. We're bringing that for that popular demand. That's reminds me of something, but nonetheless, nostalgia aside, nice capture by Alexis into a cover. 2, no. Nostalgia aside, for the term popular demand, if you know, you know. Nova Kane will be defending the Rising Star title against Heather Ray. Heather Ray challenged her to a no disqualification match, and Nova accepted. I don't know if she's playing into Heather's hands or not, but we're going to find out at Death and Defiance. Also, Miyako Yukimura returns to the ring in singles competition, her first singles match in several years against Suzuka of the Lotus Collective. That's also been turned into a no disqualification match. And now speaking of power bombs, I said earlier, there's one by Beryl, deadlift style, 2 count, no. Also, the Wildcats title is on the line in what many people would say is a dream matchup. I know that term gets used a lot and gets overplayed a lot here in the business, but I think it's fair to say for this matchup, Ovana Morgan puts the Wildcats title on the line in perhaps her toughest test yet against the pretty little psycho Eve Heron, who's looking to establish her legacy here in DCA. She already has one that's well established, but she wants to be the top woman on the Wildcats roster, and she's got a hell of a good chance of doing it if she beats Ovana Morgan for the Wildcats title. And the winner of that match, by the way, is going to face Beatrix Decker in a title for title match at Gateway to Heaven. There's a fisherwoman suplex by Beryl, only a 2 count. The winner of that match between Eve and Ovana will be putting the Wildcats title on the line against Beatrix Decker, who will be putting her Goddess title on the line. That's happening at Gateway to Heaven. And then, of course, the big 6-woman tag team match that everyone's talking about, God's Song, which comprises of, hold on a minute, big trigger knee by Alexis, cover, 1, 2, and Beryl just powers her way out. But the big 6-woman tag everyone's talking about, God's Song, comprising of Kinsey Cray, and apparently now we know Hiromi, and of all people, Akemi Akemi, you know who I'm talking about. Is going to be taking on the unlikeliest of teams of Sakura Hagiwara, Reiko Hinamoto, and Bad Amy. And now Beryl with just striking away on Alexis and saying, I make this look too easy. And now into an alley-oop powerbomb out of the corner, only a 2 count. But yes, Akemi Tsukiko apparently is now a part of God's Song. If you saw their social media, teaming with Hiromi and Kenzie Cray. Those are the 3 members of God's Song. And they will be facing off against Sakura Hagiwara, Reiko Hinamoto, and Bad Amy. Now, I know Sakura and Reiko could probably put their differences aside long enough, but Bad Amy has been in the center of this entire situation for months, and we're going to find out where this goes at Death and Defiance. It seems like it's reaching a climax here between these 6 women, and it's going to come into play at Death and Defiance as you see a diving uppercut by Alexis into another cover and 2 count by Beryl. And Gateway to Heaven is also coming up. Like I said, we got a lot on the table here in DCA. It's now, went for a lariat, maybe for, and now back fist by Beryl. Beryl missing the right hand now. Alexis coming back with strikes. There's the back fist, but she just eats it and gives her one of her own. And now Beryl's the one saying, you want to strike? Let's strike. And Alexis goes down. The Gateway to Heaven, we already know 4 of the women in the ladder match already. Faith Connors, Soul Silver champion Annie Cortez, Gravity's champion Adriana Jaden, and Madison Starr. Those are the 4 of the women that are in the match already. And we already know there's a spear by Beryl. Cover now. 1, 2, and a 2 count. We already know that there will be one mystery entrant in that ladder match. And after what happened on Takedown, we know there will be one mystery entrant for the men as well in that ladder match, because Varl Graythorne and Claudio Dragonheart took themselves out of the match. And if you didn't see Takedown 200 to find out why, you should probably go back and watch that after this show. As now big headbutt by Alexis. But speaking in terms of Wildcats though, at Gateway to Heaven, big 6-woman tag match, Michiko Melandro, Danny Rojas, and Lauren Richfield will face Ariane Sophie Jones and 2 partners of her choice, which we still don't know who they will be yet, but she's got to find 2 women to team with her to take that collective on at Gateway to Heaven. Also, we found out earlier, Hayley Jonas will challenge Selena Zeta for the Fever title, as you see Alexis hitting that super kick, but can she go for the cover? Cover, 1, 2, no! Alexis was so close there, tried to sweep the legs, was unable to do so. Beryl off the ropes, went for a drop kick, and Alexis caught her, went for the forearm, and Beryl got out of the way. Again, both of these women know each other so well. Big forearm there. As now Alexis going up top, double axe handle. And now, big King Kong knee drop. And Alexis in the driver's seat, but can she put her away? There's the back fist again, went for a right hand, gets one of her own. Alexis going for something, doesn't connect. Right hand again by Alexis. Alexis back fist again. And this time Beryl goes down. Cover, 1, 2, no! What a match, folks, we are seeing here right now. Again, that's what this means. The winner of this was going to Gateway to Heaven to challenge for the right to face the Wildcats champion. Both of these women want that opportunity. It's a life-changing match, for better or for worse. We have seen that in DCA's recent history. As now, Beryl now with the German suplexes. A staple of hers. There's two, and there is a third one. And Alexis gets folded up. And now into a cover, hooking the leg, two, and Alexis gets the shoulders up. But how much more can she take? She's been on a ride throughout this matchup, but she is staying in it. She understands the importance of this matchup, the importance of a win here. Is now Beryl in trouble. Irish whip. Alexis, big headbutt again. And Alexis, you know she's going to be looking for that platinum lariat. If she hits that, it could be game, set, match here between these two women, like I said, who know each other so well. Kick right to the back. More like a stomp, rather. And Alexis, again, just not letting up on Beryl, just keeping the pace slower and not allowing her to breathe. And Alexis understanding what she's got to do now in the moment. Irish whip into the corner, and now sets her up on the top rope. Looking for something here, I don't know what. Right hand. Uh-oh, look at this. Oh my God, Exploder suplex from the top. Exploder suplex from the top. Two, no. And Alexis can't believe it. She thought she had the match won, and I did too, and so did the people here in the DCA arena in Nashville. Thought it was over, but clearly not. There's another knee that sends Beryl down, and Beryl is on the back foot right now. She is hurting. As now going back to that leg, there's the ankle lock again. There's the ankle lock, and this time she puts all her weight on it, unlike earlier, but Beryl's long reach able to help her get to the bottom rope. And that may have been the only thing that saved her. And Alexis, the student of the game that she is, realizing that she was close to the ropes and is now looking to maybe lock in that ankle lock again in the middle of the ring, but this time Beryl kicks her away. And now Beryl trying to get an advantage, but again, look at this, Alexis right back to that injured body part. And that is not what you need going into a ladder match. If Beryl somehow manages to win this thing, she cannot afford a knee injury of any sort, because you can't climb a ladder if you don't have all of the force of your legs. Oh my God, another spear. Alexis got nearly cut in half right there with that spear. And Beryl now trying to get back in the ring, trying to win the match, and there's another spear. But Alexis keeps getting up, and she wants more. She wants more from Beryl, and that may have been a ploy by Alexis to lure her in here. Big super kick again. But again, Alexis can't capitalize fast enough because she's had so much taken out of her. She was going for another ankle lock, but Beryl was smart to roll to her back and went for another spear, but Alexis just pushes her away, went for a knee, doesn't connect, and there's the obey lariat. Ow, but Alexis's foot was underneath the bottom rope. Beryl can't believe it. She's arguing with Ashley, the official, but she was right there to see the feet under the ropes. Smart there by Alexis, because that was the only thing that saved her. And now it's Beryl rolling to the floor. What a matchup, folks, and this is just to qualify for Gateway to Heaven. That is how much this ladder match means to these two women. That's how much this ladder match has meant in the history of this company. It is one of the most important matches in DCA history, and these two women want to make history. They want to create their own history by being in that match. Right hand, no. Beryl with a right. Oh, went for a kick, gets swept. Oh, went for something there. Alexis now, again, just trying to slow Beryl down a little bit. But she can't do it. because Alexis keeps working on those legs, or specifically that left leg of Beryl. Irish whip into the corner. Alexis now, look at this, giving her a taste of her own medicine. Talking about Beryl that she gave her earlier. Oh my God! I did not see that. I did not see that flapjack coming. I did not see it coming one bit, and I don't think Beryl did either. And now, went for the back fist, and now there's the lariat again! Out of nowhere! And now, here we go. Here we go. She's got her hook. Charm City Bomb! 1, 2, 3. Beryl Bedlam's going to Gateway to Heaven. But what a matchup, what a match by both of these women. And you got to give it to Alexis Boone. She picked every spot she could. She did everything possible to slow Beryl down to get a victory, but it was not to be. Beryl Bedlam just wanted it a little bit more. There's the Charm City Bomb. You see the shoulders neutralized, hooking those shoulders to the mat, and Beryl Bedlam is now the 5th woman to qualify for Gateway to Heaven. Later tonight, we're gonna find out between Vanessa Price and Maimimi Ishibashi, which one of those two will join her in the Gateway to Heaven ladder match. Congratulations to Beryl. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is DCA Wildcats. We have had a hell of a night so far. A lot of action still to come, including, like I said, Beatrix Decker returning to singles competition, and Suzuka of the Lotus Collective also in action. But we are about to find out. I said it just a moment ago. We're going to find out who's going to be the 6th woman to qualify for the Gateway to Heaven ladder match. Coming up in just a few moments between two former Wildcats champions, Maimimi Ishibashi, the Rave Slayer, and Lady Beast Mode, Vanessa Price. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this might be the first time, if not in a long time, if ever, that these two women are going to be in the same ring in a one-on-one matchup. I'm sure somebody will correct me in the comments in the live chat, but this is a big-time match. This is Revelations worthy. This is main event worthy. This is mega event worthy here, but we're having it right now And it's going to be hard to fathom that one of these former Wildcats champions will not be in the ladder match. But then again, that mystery person in that 8th slot could really be anybody. It could be somebody that lost their qualifier match but made a good showing to impress Lucinda. It could be somebody from the outside. We have no idea, but we do know there will be an 8th mystery entrant in the Gateway to Heaven ladder match for both the men and the women, so it could be anyone. But tonight, these two women have to focus on each other. And speaking of focusing on each other, that's what this woman does all the time. One of the standard bearers of the Wildcats division, Lady Beast Mode, Vanessa Price. Vanessa Price returned to challenge for the Goddess Championship at Redemption. And a lot of people thought that she would be a woman who would take it to Beatrix Decker in a way no one else could, but she was unsuccessful. And not only was she unsuccessful, she was brutalized by Beatrix in that match. And like many before her, she had to have a hospital stay after that match was over. But now she's got to get back on that horse and keep going, because she's got an opportunity now to qualify and earn her spot in the ladder match. She's won the Gateway to Heaven ladder match before, by the way. If she wins this match, she will be the only woman in that field to actually win a Gateway to Heaven ladder match. Of course, we know how it happened and we know why it happened, but the facts remain. The record books show that Vanessa Price is a former Gateway to Heaven winner. And the only other person who has won the Gateway to Heaven ladder match more than once, I believe, is Zach Stone, who's won it 3 times. But I don't think there has been a Gateway to Heaven repeat winner on the Wildcats roster other than Carmen Cortez. So this is going to be very interesting here between these two women. Who's going on to possibly challenge in that ladder match? Will it be Vanessa Price or will it be Maimimi? Again, both of these women former Wildcats champions. Of course, Maimimi part of one of the most successful teams in virtual wrestling history, between herself and Aubrey Williams, the Rave Slayers. As now, oh, wait a minute. Maimimi caught her with a power slam. Quickly into a cover, only a 1 count. Vanessa Price, of course, one of the most infamous rivalries in DCA history, with herself and Akira Yukimura back in season 2. Vanessa, again, a standard bearer in the Wildcats division, but Maimimi's no slouch either. Don't discredit her as well. She's also part of one of the most infamous rivalries in DCA with her tag team partner, former, I'm guessing current, on again, off again tag team partner and friend, Maimimi and Aubrey. Those two in the rivalry they had that culminated in a Hell in a Cell match at Revelations 4 for the Wildcats title, where Maimimi won the belt from Aubrey. So these two women similar in a lot of ways, but very different in terms of how they live their lives. At the end of the day, it's all about possibly going to Gateway to Heaven and earning a shot at becoming Wildcats champion again. Both of these women, it's been a long time since they've held that title. It's been a long time since they've held gold, period. Cover. 2, no. It's been several years for both of these women since they've held championship gold here in DCA. You know that's got to be eating away at them right now. The fact that they have not held titles in such a long time here. And all they want to do is get back to some kind of title prominence, but to do that, they've got to go through the other. Is Maimimi now. Look at this, got her Firewoman's carry position into a cover. 1, 2, and no. Maimimi so strong, and you may not even realize it until you see her in the ring. Nice Uranagi taking Vanessa down into another cover, but only a 2 count. And Vanessa on the back foot. You gotta wonder if Vanessa's still recovering from that hellacious beating she took by Beatrix at Redemption. You don't just come back after a few weeks and you're just completely 100% healed from a match like that. It just doesn't happen. Vanessa has still got to be hurting in some way. She's got to be in some kind of pain still after all the abuse she took in that match. Now look at this. Big backdrop on the barricade. And Vanessa in firm control right now of her opponent. But you know Maimimi by now. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep her down. It's going to take a lot more to put both of these women down. Vanessa had to damn near get killed for Beatrix to beat her at Redemption. And you know what Maimimi went through, like I was talking about with that rivalry with Aubrey. Those two nearly killed each other in that Hell in a Cell match. But it was Maimimi who was the one who got the better at the end of the day. As now look at these strikes by Maimimi, taking Vanessa down. 2 count, and again Vanessa kicking out. Picking up Vanessa now. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, went for something there, but Vanessa got it. Oh, both women getting elbows in. Went for a lariat, and Vanessa caught her with a German. Now, springboard, went for the moonsault, but Maimimi just able to move out of the way and then deliver a boot right to the jaw. Cover. 2. Only a 2 count. And now look at it. Oh, wait. Oh, look at this. Vanessa's the one giving the strikes now. And now Vanessa, big drop kicks ending Maimimi down. And you know Vanessa's going to try and pile on the offense now that she's in control. Oh, big kick. Spinning Maimimi around, and now lockdown German. 2 count. No. It's combined offense like that makes Vanessa such a legend in this business. Into another cover off of that cross body. Only a 2. And again, Maimimi in trouble, but Vanessa cannot let her guard down. Maimimi has been known to come back from the jaws of defeat before. As you see right there, she ducked out of the way of that lariat from the top, but you see Maimimi has no idea where she is. Big knee to the midsection, trying to get her bearings back, and now big forearm, sliding forearm by Maimimi. Getting back into control. 1, 2, no. This match going back and forth, but only one woman, like I said, will be able to say that they will qualify for Gateway to Heaven. Unfortunate as it is that one of these two have to lose. That's the name of the game. And both of these women have to realize that. As now look at this, face washing. Vanessa is Maimimi, and now Maimimi, a big boot in the corner, excuse me. As now she's on Brett's rope, the most dangerous rope in professional wrestling. And there's a big drop kick. I don't think she got all of it, but she got enough to take Vanessa down. Was it enough to get a 3 count though? No, it is not. And now Maimimi in the driver's seat. Vanessa not knowing what to do here. Big moonsault out of the corner. 2, no. Vanessa able to kick out. But again, you have to wonder how much more can these two women take. They've been giving it their all through this entire matchup. Kicks. As now Maimimi up top, looking for something, but missed the knee drop. Vanessa now, pump handle, slam. Got the pump handle and slammed her down, but no. And now Vanessa trying to figure out what she can do to win this thing, what she can do to finish off. There's the split-legged moonsault. Another cover. No. This is going to be very interesting. Who's going to come out with the win right now? Oh, big super kick. And now, went for the lariat. Vanessa running in, but gets caught. Gets caught in the bangarang. And now, big moonsault, springboard style. 1, 2, no. And now it's Maimimi who doesn't know what to do next. But she's got to do something to put this match away. Oh, there's the jawbreaker. Drop kick doesn't connect. Lariat doesn't connect. Vanessa now trying to come in. Springboard. Look at this. Reverse DDT. As now, went for the crossbody and got nothing. And there's a heel kick. Again, more offense from both of these women. Uh-oh, look at this. Gotta roll up. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Uh-oh. Look out. Big boot. Taking down Vanessa again. And the more offense both of these women put on each other, the more we get closer and closer to finding out who has the most resolve. As now again went for a moonsault. And now again Brett's rope. Most dangerous robot went for a knee and doesn't connect. And now Vanessa signaling that the end may be near. No. Drop kick got swatted away. Big lariat. And now, another drop kick. No, Vanessa gets out of the way. Vanessa now, right hands, trying to come back, but oh no. Big elbow. And now, uppercut to the back of the head. And now, super kick right to the side of the head. Fans on their feet as they have been all night long so far. Again, that knee, but didn't get much of it. And now trying to come back, but again, Vanessa just continuing to push her way forward. But wait, missing that kick. Drop kick swatted away, Vanessa. Oh my God! Superman punch. Superman punch only gets 2. And again, Maimimi not sure what to do, not sure what to think. Feeling like this match should have been hers by now, but it's still not. Uh-oh, look at this. Gets caught in her trio. Whoa, Vanessa's like, what do I do? Oh, and that bit of hesitation may have cost her. Oh, missing the chop. And now, here we go. Going for the backlash. No! Slipped away into the price check. But Maimimi's feet were under the bottom rope, and that was the only thing that saved her. That was the only thing that saved her, because this match was over. As now, springboard moonsault. And now, another one. This one was a crossbody. And Maimimi got out of the way. Shot to the face. Maimimi in trouble. Maybe a suplex, an exploder, I don't know. But she gets a kick in the face for her efforts. And Maimimi trying to meet Vanessa at the pass here. And she's crawling to the corner, trying to get a bit of breathing room, but Maimimi's not letting her have it. And she just tosses her out of the ring. Off the, oh my God! Both of these women pulling out all the stops here. And now Maimimi, oh my God, a big splash to the floor. But can Maimimi capitalize? She's had a lot of damage taken to her in this matchup. And now, oh, went for the double axe handle. Vanessa went for the drop kick. Knee, no. Kick to the leg. Vanessa off the ropes. Big clothesline. And Vanessa again finds herself in a prime position. Oh, never mind. Swatted away that drop kick. Maimimi now running in. A big kick. Big punch. Went for again another kick, but Vanessa sweeps her leg out. Went for the drop kick, doesn't connect. Maimimi now, what can she do? Another question mark kick gets swatted away. Vanessa, going for that pump handle again, but this time Maimimi shifting her weight and landing all on Vanessa, who rolls to the floor. Both of these women doing everything in their power here. Look at this big forearm taking down Vanessa. And now Maimimi coming up to the top rope. Vanessa not sure what to do, where she is. Went for the forearm and got nothing but the mat. And now Vanessa kicks her into the corner. Head first into the corner. In that bottom turnbuckle, but Maimimi again just keeps fighting. Went for the Superman punch again. Vanessa gets that forearm blocked. Question mark kick gets ducked and swatted. And another drop kick to the back. And Maimimi crawling to the corner, trying to pick herself back up. Oh my God. Maimimi out of the way there, and Vanessa just hit the post with her body, and there's a draping DDT, spiking Vanessa on her head. And Vanessa, this could be it right here, folks. Oh, went for a super kick. Vanessa ducked out of the way, chop blocked. And now, went for the heel kick. Vanessa got out of the way. Vanessa now, big drop kick. And then an elbow drop. Vanessa doing everything in her power to win this match and move on to Gateway to Heaven, but Maimimi, oh my God, just stomped her head in on the way down, and again, Vanessa scouting that kick. Split-legged moonsault, no! This time, Maimimi caught her, Oh no, she's got her up. No, again, there it is, price check. And the fans want one more, so she's gonna give her a run up and a second price check. That's gotta do it, 2 and 3. Vanessa Price punches her ticket to Gateway to Heaven in a hell of a match. What a match between these two women, but at the end of the day, it was Vanessa Price who managed to pick up a win. Look at this. Out of nowhere, slid out of the way into a price check, and then she knew she had to do a little bit more, so she gave a run up for extra momentum, hit a second price check, and that was it. Vanessa Price is moving on to the Gateway to Heaven ladder match. And like I said, she's the only woman in that field right now that has ever won the ladder match. We could see a two-time winner here this year. And Vanessa Price, you know damn well she's going to want that accolade. But it's going to be a tough road to get there for her.
So, I lost. I lost against Ovana. That's all anyone is going to say, right? But will anyone bring up exactly how I lost? Let's see. I'm not going to blame her for going after my knee. It's a big-ass target, and everyone knows it. But she knew that she couldn't beat me, even with me at less than 100%. So what does she do? She does the only thing she knows how to do. Throw a temper tantrum and attack the referee. She may say that she was doing anything it takes, but in my mind, she was just showing the entire world how much of an insecure, bratty child she's always been. That's why she will never be better than me. Better than Amber, and not even better than Trixie when it comes to being a real champion. Because at least Trixie doesn't throw fits when things don't go her way. She actually gets shit done. But I guess that's why she's the real leader of the Looking Glass. Am I right? Ovana, let me make this perfectly clear. I will get another match with you. And I will be the one to take that belt and still hobble my ass down to that ring and take everything from you. Because the only way you're going to truly know what it feels like to grow is to do it from the very bottom of the ladder. The ladder. My ticket to beating you. I will get to Gateway to Heaven. I will win that ladder match. And I will be the one to kill your dreams. Remember my name, Destiny Williams, because it's going to haunt your dreams, princess. I promise.
Destiny Williams making it very clear that she is coming back for the Wildcats Championship. Thing is, we don't know if it's going to be Ovana that's going to be the Wildcats champion. We don't even know if Destiny's going to win the ladder match. She's going into that Gateway to Heaven ladder match with one bad leg, as everyone knows, against 7 other women in one of the most dangerous matches in DCA history. But she is determined to get back to the mountaintop. She's determined to be the Wildcats champion again. But now we get this match. As Bella DeSantos took this match on against Suzuka of the Lotus Collective, who made it clear that she and her teammates are going for gold in DCA. She said that whoever walks out of DCA Death and Defiance, Wildcats Death and Defiance, with the tag team titles, the Lotus Collective would be coming after them. It didn't matter if it was the Arcadia Bay Ass Kickers. Doesn't matter if it's Betsy and Amy. But either way, Bella DeSantos is not going to be a pushover by any means, and she does not want to be seen as a pushover. Former Rising Star champion. But now she's going up against this dominant force on the Wildcats roster. Maimimi and Nozomi bringing out the leader of the Lotus Collective, Suzuka. Maimimi, the taller one on the right. Now your left. Nozomi on the right. And Suzuka in the middle, the Lotus Collective. Unbeaten in DCA so far. 2 tag matches, 2 tag victories, both in tag teams, 2-on-2 and 3-on-3. That 3-on-3, by the way, Suzuka was the one who pinned Miyako at the end of the night. And now Suzuka's looking to beat Miyako for a second time at Death and Defiance in a no disqualification match. No other participants are allowed at ringside. It's just going to be one-on-one. And now Suzuka in her first one-on-one with Bella DeSantos, and now the cover one. Only a 1 count. And Bella, quick, you know she wants to get this over with quickly. She knows how dangerous the Lotus Collective have been. Only a 1 count again. And now Bella trying to disorient her, as you see another pinfall attempt. Again, only a 1 count. Suzuka up quickly, but again, look at how quickly Bella is going for these pins. Look how quickly she's trying to end this matchup because she realizes the danger she's in. But now Suzuka, just like that, gets her head back in the game. She might have been overwhelmed for those few seconds, but now Suzuka is back in the driver's seat. And we've seen how dangerous this woman has become since she arrived on the scene with the Lotus Collective. She's taken out Yuki Marie in different aspects. They dominated Faith Connors and Taeyuya in that tag match at Chaotix. They beat Akaichi, Miyako, and Yuki Mori in that 6-woman tag match. And now, this match at Death and Defiance between Suzuka and Miyako. And if Suzuka beats Miyako a second time, I don't think there's any doubt that Suzuka would put herself in prime position for a championship match. She didn't specify which championship she wanted to go after, but there's a plethora. Fever title, Rising Star title. Of course, we know the Goddess and Wildcats titles will be defended at the same time at Gateway to Heaven, but this Suzuka is a very, very dangerous woman, and the Lotus Collective have been a very dangerous force in the division. As now, Suzuka up top, went for a big crossbody and connect with it. But Bella getting back up to her feet, and look at this! Delivering the right hands to Suzuka. And now big uppercut. Bella trying to get back in control. And another uppercut. As now big crossbody. All the way across the ring with it. Oh wait, no. Bella got out of there just in the nick of time and delivers another uppercut. Oh, but doesn't connect there. And Suzuka now is going to take full advantage, and there's the big Uranagi. Suzuka again, just like that. Mocking Miyako, perhaps. Oh no. Big shot to the midsection. And a big forearm. And Bella's on the ropes, clearly. And literally. And now, Jesus! And now, look at this, just letting Bella think about it. And again, Suzuka's enjoying this now. She's enjoying punishing, and if anything, this is a message to Miyako, plain and simple. This is Suzuka playing with her food and sending a message through Bella. And I know that's not what Bella wanted, but that's what Bella's getting right now. But Bella is not going to take it anymore. She's done being a scapegoat for Suzuka. Went for a knee. Doesn't get it. Oh no. Bella went for the enziguri. Now, oh my God. Bella did not see, oh no. And there's the tornado kick. And Suzuka says it's over. That same tornado kick is what put down Yuki Mori. It's the same kick that put down Miyako. And Bella just doesn't even know where she is right now, and I don't blame her. As now Suzuka saying, this is you, Miyako. Oh my God. And now, oh no, not again. Another one. Right to the point of the spine. That's it. This was already over. Suzuka making a statement at the expense of Bella DeSantos. And honestly, I don't know. I don't know if Miyako's ready for Suzuka. I honestly don't know. It's easy to say that. It was easy to say that before, but this right here, Suzuka might be too much for Miyako. I'm sorry to say, but we'll see. She's got a fighting chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the biggest mega event in Call Wrestling. This is Call All-Stars 16.
That was the message that God's song played a number of weeks ago that led to the matchup at Death and Defiance, that 6-woman tag match. It's going to be Sakura, Reiko, and Bad Amy, but we'll get to that in a moment. Gateway to Heaven qualifier at Death and Defiance, Christie Monterio and Destiny Williams. The rivalry renewed. Who will be the 7th woman in the match? Nova Kane and Heather Ray. No disqualifications for the Rising Star title. By popular demand, this rematch is taking place between these two. The Succubus Clubs, Betsy Chairshot and Amy Lynn, defend the tag titles against Chloe Price and Max Caulfield, the Arcadia Bay Ass Kickers. For the tag titles, we just talked about this one. Miyako returns to singles competition against Suzuka. Also, no disqualification. That one's going to be violent for sure between those two. The 6-woman tag everyone's talking about, God's Song versus Sakura Hagiwara, Reiko Hinamoto, and Bad Amy. That's going to be interesting between all 6 of those women. And then, of course, the Wildcats title match. Ovana Morgan puts the belt on the line against the pretty little psycho, Eve Heron. And whoever wins that match goes on to Gateway to Heaven to face Beatrix Decker, who will be putting her goddess title on the line, title for title. A lot going on in DCA, but Death and Defiance is a few days away. Please, ladies and gentlemen, tune into that show. It's going to be a big one. Again, make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell so you know when that video goes up, when that live special happens, because it's going to be one of the biggest in DCA. But speaking of big, here comes the DCA Goddess Champion. And a woman who said that DCA perhaps just doesn't have any challengers left for her, which is why Lucinda put that offer out there. If you forgot, the offers that were on the table for Beatrix were the following. One, that she gets into the Gateway to Heaven ladder match just because of her dominance as Goddess Champion and her unbeaten streak, period. She hasn't been beaten since April of 2022. Secondly, she was given the option to choose her own challenger for the Goddess title. Or 3, something I'm sure Lucinda and a lot of people said that Beatrix has wanted this entire time. The Wildcats title shot. If you remember, back in April of 2022, that entire controversy surrounding Beatrix, or Trixie at that time, Amber Stevens, the then Wildcats champion, and then Sakura Hagiwara. I'm sure Beatrix now has no ill will towards Sakura, even though they've had some issues in the past. But the main issue was Trixie feeling like Amber came back after everything Trixie did for her as part of Black November and felt betrayed, felt used, felt disrespected, and felt like a lot of people in VW were just the same, just disrespecting, just using Beatrix and never giving back to her. Trixie doing everything and getting nothing in return. She beat Amber so bad we have not seen her since Ovana beat her at Revelations 8. But that was the spiral. And ever since Trixie threw the Wildcats title belt down for reasons she's already explained to all of us, I don't need to go into it again, she has not lost. And she prolonged that into a 6-month tag title run. And now a more than 6 month, maybe almost a year long, I think it is a year long Goddess title reign at this point. But now we're going to find out who took up the challenge that Beatrix laid out. Who will be the one to... Oh, this is going to... I haven't heard this music in a while. A long while. This one's going to be interesting. This was going to be very interesting, to say the least. I have not seen this woman in a while, but she has been over in Madhouse. Allenby Martin is back in DCA. And Allenby, this is going to be very interesting to say the least. Of course, like I said, Allenby's been in Madhouse, former heavyweight champion, as she called it. Got screwed out of that belt in a lot of people's opinion. But it's going to be interesting here how Beatrix fares against Allenby. As ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event of Wildcats 208. It is Allenby Martin returning to DCA Wildcats to take on the Goddess Champion, Beatrix Decker. And how do you think Beatrix feels right now? Here we go. I don't think Beatrix even knows who Allenby is, and Allenby's going to use that to her advantage. This isn't a title match, so it's not a situation where disqualifications are in play. Cover now by Allenby, but barely a 1 count. Of course, all of Beatrix Decker's title defenses have been to her. She's always said, whoever comes for her belt will have to bleed for it. And to make it even plainer, way to cover one, to make it even plainer than that, whoever comes for her belt's going to have to be in a match with no rules, no restrictions, nothing to hold them back. But thankfully for... Oh, no. Oh, no. I was about to say something about thankfully, but not in that case. And Beatrix again just continuing the offense onto Allenby. Oh no, and Beatrix, oh, big knee. As now, leg drop, taking Allenby to the floor. And this is what Allenby had to worry about. This is what she had to be concerned with. As now, look at this. Just kicking her right in the face and then slamming her head to the mat. And now, oh, look at this. Whoa! Allenby able to get out of it. And now look at this. 1, 2. Oh, she finally got a 2 count. And now, is this? Oh no, look at this. Just hooking her and now just stretching her out. As now, oh, big knee. Going for a bulldog, but Allenby just tossing her away. Went for a boot, and Trixie moved out of the way. But Allenby again trying to fight back. And now, sidewalk slam. And now, off the turnbuckle, and now right hand, keeping Beatrix in place, but Beatrix gets a elbow up. Kicks to the midsection. And now just kicks her again in the face. And big knee. And this is what Beatrix does. She dominates, tortures, even for lack of a better term. And this is what Beatrix has done for a year, for 2 years almost. 2 years, she has dominated the Wildcats division and has been, for all intents and purposes, the top woman on the brand. Whether she wants to admit it or not, that's exactly what she's been, because no one has been able to beat her. Oh, look at this. Double underhook facebuster. And now again, more strikes by Beatrix, just taking Allenby down. Kicking at the knee. And now, oh God. And now look at this submission hold. Just making Allenby suffer in more ways than one. She is not allowing Allenby to remember, or excuse me, forget her name right now, because she is making sure she realizes that this is what she's saying, this is what I'm doing to you. But Allenby has always been a fighter, and she's gonna have to fight harder than she ever has, especially right now. And now Allenby off the ropes, no. Deciding against diving out to the floor. That might be a smart move, but Beatrix catching her and sweeping her legs out. And now sending her back into the ring. And now Beatrix running in, but Allenby kick to the back of the leg. Going for, oh, I thought she was going for a side slam, but instead a power slam. It's now Irish whip by Allenby. Beatrix trucking her. Has now ducked out of the way of that lariat. Now look at this, more strikes by Decker. Taking it down Allenby. And a leg drop to the back of the head as she was trying to get out of the ring. No mercy by Beatrix. No mercy, no respect. And at this point, she's probably thinking to herself, why should I respect anybody? They never respected me, so why should I respect them? Respect is earned, and Beatrix feels like everyone has lost that privilege, has lost that right to earn her respect, to earn her love, to earn her recognition. She doesn't want it anymore, except for that select few people that she still does respect, that she still does admire, aka the Succubus Club and a few select other people. But everyone else, she doesn't care anymore. She'd rather see the world burn than see the world try to give her the same respect that she willingly gave others that was never returned to her. And Beatrix is making it perfectly clear that now she's the one who's going to be taking. She's the one who's going to be giving, but not love, not respect, not mercy, but she's going to be giving pain, misery, suffering, the same things that she's been given. And Allenby is realizing that fact, that painful fact right now. Drop kick avoided by Allenby. Allenby now. Look at this. Look at the power. And you don't expect Allenby to use power moves, but that's exactly what she just did. And now Trixie back up and gets a double axe handle. And now, big spine buster by Allenby. 2, no. And if Allenby beats Trixie and ends her winning streak here, 1, that would be one of the most monumental upsets in DCA history, but secondly, that would definitely put her in the conversation for a future Goddess Championship match, but not when Beatrix gives her moves like that. 2, no. It's now Irish whip, shot to the midsection, and now drops her again. As now, oh no, Allenby again, just continuing to deter any offense that Beatrix gives her, and that's got to be the smart play. She's got to do more to keep Beatrix on the back foot and not allow her to gain any momentum. Oh my God, she didn't even give her a 1 count on that shoulder block. Again, it seems like every time Allenby has momentum, every time she tries to come back in this matchup, Beatrix just comes back even more, and it doesn't even look like she's tired. It doesn't even look like she's phased by anything that Allenby's doing. She's trying, I'll give her that. It's not like she's sitting there and letting Beatrix hit her. Allenby, as you can clearly see, is fighting with everything she's got and sending Beatrix up on the top rope now, on the top turnbuckle, to be more specific. As now she goes for the most overused move in virtual wrestling, the superplex. And Beatrix going to the ropes as Allenby is telling her to bring it, but I don't think that's a smart idea. Don't tell her to bring it, you bring it to her. And now side slam. Oh, black hole slam, if you want to be specific. Allenby, big splash. Into the cover, hooking the leg. 2 count, and no. Again, it would be a huge upset if, by some miracle, Beatrix loses here tonight. Allenby now, again catching into that STO, as now Allenby up top again. A big elbow drop. Or hooking the leg quickly. 1, 2. Oh my God, 2.5. 2.5, and Allenby can't believe it. That is the closest pin that Allenby has gotten in this entire matchup to beating Beatrix here in this match. Big forearm. And Beatrix from behind into a Russian leg sweep. And now off the ropes, big crossbody by Decker. Cover again, 2. It's only a 2 count. And you see Beatrix, she's not letting it get to her. She's just continuing to pour the pressure on, but Allenby just picked her up and dropped her, and then giving her a taste of her own medicine with a leg drop, and another one. This time into a cover. 2, no. And that, you see the difference between when Beatrix couldn't get a 3 and Allenby couldn't get a 3. Allenby's looking frustrated, looking visibly upset. Beatrix looking calm and collected, but not right now, as she gets a lariat from Allenby, who is running off the apron. And Beatrix, I don't think she expected this amount of fight, from Allenby, but Allenby is giving it to her. Big boot, barely phased Beatrix. But both of these women aren't letting it get to them. It's not letting it stop them. It's now going up top. Is Allenby. Allenby again waiting. This time waiting for Trixie. Oh, she may have waited a little too long, and now Trixie taking advantage. And now up top is Decker. Decker now, big elbow of her own. Cover, 2. Only a 2 count. But you can tell Beatrix is just uber confident right now that she has got this in the bag. And if you've been as dominant as Beatrix has been, you'd be in the same amount of confidence. You'd have the same amount of confidence. As now, again, look at this, just waiting for Allenby, but Allenby, no. Look at this, German suplex. And now, look at this, again to the arm, possibly setting up for her submission hold. And now, Irish whip into the corner, hard into the corner. And I mean hard in the corner. But I don't think Beatrix cares. She doesn't care how much she's hurting Allenby. She doesn't care if Allenby's crying out in agony. If anything, she's probably enjoying it. As long as she's doing whatever it takes to win, to show her dominance, that's all that matters. 2 count, no. But Allenby will not give up without a fight. And that is exactly what she's doing right now. That's exactly what Allenby's trying to do, is fight, as you see right there. Allenby, spinebuster again going for the cover. Not wasting any time, but again, it's not enough for 3. And Beatrix crawling to the corner, but can Allenby take advantage? That's the question. Allenby hasn't been able to take advantage of nearly any opening she's had this entire match, so she's got to do something here. Another superplex. And Beatrix is actually down now, but can she capitalize? She's gonna try. She's going up top again. Going for the splash again, but this time Beatrix gets out of the way, and now here we go. Get jinxed. Get jinxed out of nowhere. And Allenby is caught right in the middle of the ring, and she's got nowhere to go. Look at the way she's bending her arm back. Allenby doesn't know where she is. Her arm could be separated right now. Allenby, wait a minute. Allenby Martin getting out of it. And very few women have been able to get jinxed. But Allenby is not going to allow herself to tap out on this night. And Beatrix trucking away from that. Went for that lariat. Gets a German suplex instead. And again, look at this. Allenby retreating to the apron. Big forearm. As now, top rope. Allenby, went for something again. Oh no. Oh no. Trixie drops her. That crucifix bomb. As now, here we go. She's gonna do it again. She's gonna do it again, and she connects with it. Allenby is out, and look at her laughing about it. As now, oh no, what is this? Oh, look at this. Single leg Boston Crab, but Allenby's already in deep amounts of pain, and I don't think Beatrix cares. At this point, this is just a message being sent by Beatrix here, and she lets the hold go on her own. Look at her just staring Allenby down. This might be a message not just to Allenby, not just to everyone else, not just to Sin at Ashes of Eden, but to maybe Ovana and Eve Heron, who's one of them she'll be facing at Gateway to Heaven. That's exactly what this is, and the referee, that's it, it's over. This was a foregone conclusion from the outset. Beatrix Decker making it perfectly clear no one is going to stand in her way. and not Allenby, not Sin, not anyone. And whether it's Eve or Ovana, it doesn't matter to her. She said it on Twitter. She's gonna do whatever she's willing to do to win. She will fight for what she believes is hers. And she feels that this division is hers. The Goddess title is hers. The Wildcats title could be hers. That's exactly what this is about. Beatrix Decker. Oh, wait a minute. The lights are out. The lights are out here in the... Oh, my God. There's Eve. The woman who's going to be challenging Ovana at Death and Defiance for the Wildcats title. This could be our gateway to heaven. Title for title match right here. If Eve has anything to say about it. And can you imagine these two women in a death match? You thought that Aubrey and Eve was brutal. You put these two in the ring, the whole damn building might collapse. And oh, there's the third woman in this equation. The Mad Queen Ovana Morgan, Trixie's stablemate, the Wildcats champion. Who is going to leave Death and Defiance as the Wildcats champion? Who's going to face Beatrix at Gateway to Heaven? We will find out in just a few days, folks. See you there.
Welcome to my